Hi there, Internet. I'm Polar the Polar Bear, and this is my girlfriend, Melissa.
Hello.
And welcome to another episode of the Microbear Gourmet. I apologize. I have just done the Consequences Part 2 special of the 100 sub special, so I'm very inebriated at this moment.
Yes, he is. Food will help.
Food will help, yes. But if I get less drunk, I'm going to drink more so I can get more drunk. Because this is about as drunk as I want to be today. This sounds amazing. How much was this? Do you remember? It was probably like $5.
No, it was on sale. I think it was $3 something. It was under $4.
What do you remember? What the initial price was?
I feel like the initial price was maybe $4 something, like in between $4 and $5.
Which is a lot of money. It's a Chili's Nacho potatoes with beef and bacon, which I like everything about the name of this product. Nacho potatoes with beef and bacon. That sounds so delicious. That's what it looks like, and it looks as good as it sounds. That's good. We don't want to eat it cold. The problem. I really like Chili's products. I do. I like Chili's products, and for a lot of the time, I like TGI Fridays products as well.
Stirred it around a little.
But the problem is they're too expensive, and I guess it's because they're tied with the brand of the restaurant that they're allowed to be more expensive than other stuff. But I feel like if they sold their products for kind of a comparable price to any other TV dinner, they would make a killing because they tend to be delicious. They do.
They're just more expensive.
They're just more expensive.
And people like us who are kind of frugal, that's not something we want to drop on like one meal, basically.
Right, and if you look at that, that's not going to feed both of us. That's meal for that's like a meal for maybe one of us, and I'd probably still be hungry, and I think Melissa would still be hungry too. So that's really not going to feed both of us, unfortunately. But
want to taste it?
Yes, please. I would love to. Okay, so this again the nacho potatoes with beef and bacon. Do you kind of have everything on the fork there?
Yeah, it looks like it has peppers in it also, like red and green peppers.
It just says bold and it looks like it's got red and green peppers, kind of like a Philly cheesesteak, though. So
I got you red and green pepper. I got you cheese sauce, beef, potato. And bacon and beef are undecipherably,
And I'm gonna get a smell of it just so I can kind of.
I'm gonna smell it.
Oh, sweet! That smells amazing. Delicious. Yeah. Oh no!
How is it?
It's really good. It's got a nice spicy kick to it too. I wasn't expecting spicy. It is spicy a little bit. Like, I think it might actually, because I'm more used to spice than you, I think it might actually make you go like, whoa.
Oh, no, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad?
No,
okay.
You want another bite?
Oh, yes, please.
What I like about it right off the bat is that there's a lot of cheese sauce in there. Like, there's a lot. So they do not shortchange you on the cheese sauce, which is nice.
Yeah, they don't seem to be at a lack of anything. Like, there looks like... Though I will say, I don't taste bacon.
No.
I don't taste bacon at all, which I am a little bit disappointed about because I love bacon. We ate at a restaurant last night. Was it last night? No, it wasn't. It was the night before last.
Oh, yeah, Friday night.
So it was 2 nights ago. I'm sorry, I'm slightly drunk. And by slightly, I mean really, really intensely drunk. But we ate at a restaurant last night, which... Friday night, 2 nights ago. We ate at a restaurant 2 nights ago called La Hacienda Amigo Mio, which means the house of my friend in Spanish, which I took Spanish. And actually, I really liked the Spanish language. I took that because I had to, because it's required for the degree I was going for at the time. But actually, I love the Spanish language. Like, it's so... it's so neat to be able to just speak a completely separate language, and I love talking to my classmates in Spanish. And I'm going to teach Melissa Spanish one of these days, too. She doesn't...
I took it in school, but I just never...
she never used it, so it went away. And that's what happens if you learn a language and you don't use it. It goes away because you don't use it. But yeah, anyway, all Spanish aside, that's very good. It's spicy, but I don't really taste bacon, which I'm gonna have to. I'm a little sad about that because I love bacon, but we tried a dish the other night from La Hacienda Amiga Mio. I'm sorry, it's hard to speak Spanish and be drunk at the same time. It was, and I will do a review on this at some point once I have a camera and like my restaurant reviews are going. It was a jalapeno, and it was covered in and stuffed with cheese, like a Monterey Jack. A Monterey Jack kind of Mexican sort of Spanish cheese, and wrapped in bacon.
And then deep fried. And it was literally the best appetizer.
And I have eaten many appetizers at many restaurants. This was the best appetizer I've ever eaten.
It came on like a sizzling skillet to the table, and it was amazing.
I could eat those all. Like that's one of those foods where people are like, oh, I feel like if I ate a food long enough, I'd get tired of it. No, never. If people just kept bringing me those like jalapenos, I would eat them forever. But anyway, I could very definitively taste the bacon on that. I can't really taste the bacon on this.
No bacon flavor.
Excuse me. Oh, goodness.
You okay?
Okay, there's not going to be any vomit.
Okay.
I'm just a little...
You want another bite?
Oh, no, not at the moment. We'll eat that once we're off camera.
Yeah, I'm kicking it.
Yeah, please, yeah, go ahead. But it's delicious. It is. I really like to taste the nacho cheese. The potatoes are a little dull, but... that's unfortunately that's kind of the plight of the potato. It needs something. It needs butter or salt or something. And then
salt would do well on this.
Then it's the most versatile food in the world. I love the potato. It's an amazing foodstuff, but I'd give those a good 7. And I'll tell you what's keeping it from being an 8. What's keeping it from being an 8 is the price. It is too expensive for what it is. It's not even a full meal, I would say, and it's so it's that's what keeps it from being an 8. But it's delicious. It's really good.
It's good.
I love the spicy nacho cheese. I wish I could taste bacon, and I wish it were cheaper, and that's what keeps it from being an 8. But it's delicious. So that let me get that is the nacho potatoes with beef and bacon from Chili's. I assume you can just order these in. Well, we might have to do one of these.
I don't know if they have it in the restaurant.
We might have to go to Chili's one of these days and order some of these in the restaurant and see how they compare. Because I think that would be cool. But so that's 7 out of 10. But it's tasty, but I can't recommend it because I feel it's just too expensive for the average consumer.
I agree.
And I like it. I do. It's tasty, but it's too expensive, so I can't recommend it. But yeah, 7 out of 10, no recommendation for me. And what do you feel?
I agree with your scoring with a 7. I think it's really good, but it needs a little salt, in my opinion. So, like, a sprinkling of salt would be good. Additionally, there's beef in there, but it's not very prominent. There's not that much beef. It's mostly potato.
Or bacon. Beef or bacon. So the meats are kind of lax on. Yeah.
Right. But I love that it comes with a crap ton of cheese sauce on it. Like,
that's nice.
Usually dishes that have cheese sauce on them don't really, like, there's not enough to cover everything, but this, like, you're going to get the food in it, and there's still going to be cheese sauce sitting in the thing afterwards. Like, if you don't feel shortchanged.
That you can spoon up and eat and be like, oh, that's so good.
So, it's really good. The price is something that would deter me from buying it on a regular basis.
Unfortunately.
But because it was on sale, and it looked perfect for the show, but it's not something that I would necessarily go back and buy if it wasn't on sale. So, for me, I would go with a 7. I think it's good. I still recommend getting it if you can find it on sale or if you're willing to put that kind of money down. But
just not necessarily for full, but she'd more recommend it if it's on sale, I guess.
Right, but I mean, you could probably make something like this yourself for about what you paid for that thing.
Which we've done, and we'll do
cooking.
Once I have... I have to get my camera. I might
have one if we can get a charger for it.
That's true. She has a camera that we might be able to use if we can find a charger. Which luckily chargers are like $250 or whatever. But Once I get my camera, we start doing our and I'm still not gonna say what the name of the show is. It's really stupid, and once you hear it, you'll be like, oh, was that what he was keeping a secret? Oh God, that's so dumb. But I think it's a really cute name for a show, considering my my show is called the Microbear Gourmet, and but yeah, it's gonna be a cooking show featuring me and Melissa, and it'll be kind of in the kitchen, and we'll show you how to cook stuff, like what ingredients to use in how much quantity, kind of thing.
Yeah, and some of it will be probably like just stuff we're trying out or stuff we're trying to recreate, because we're big on that. Like,
yeah,
if we really like something, rather than spending money ordering it, I think we like to try and recreate it.
We try and find copycat recipes or do our best to recreate it. Oh, excuse me. Whoop, there it is again. Ooh. That camo that we drank still wants to come back out.
Yeah.
But basically, it will be our cooking show, and I actually think that might go over even better than the Microbear Gourmet, because
I like cooking video. I like them.
I do too. And I think people like the Microbear Gourmet, but if people see stuff, they're like, oh man, I could cook that, and it sounds delicious. Then they'll do it, and they'll enjoy doing it. We'll give step-by-step instructions so that you guys can, recreate our recipes at home if it sounds like something you'd like to do.
Yeah.
And hopefully that won't be too long in coming, but it just depends on when it just depends on when we can find a good camera. Either she has to get a charger for the camera that she has, and it has to be good, or I have to be able to afford a camera, which unfortunately are kind of expensive.
I
think
the first option is more likely to happen.
more likely to happen. But I so want to get a camera for this show, because I think that the higher resolution, the better audio sync, I think it would be so much nicer for you guys, and I really would like to get a tripod and better sound quality. I really want to do that for you guys so that you can have a better viewing experience. But
yeah.
I'm sorry, I've overinflated this video.
Okay.
This video...
He's a little drunk.
I'm a little drunk. This video has gone on so long, but alright, so that was 7 out of 10 from both of us. I didn't recommend it because I feel it's too expensive. She recommends it regardless because she thinks it's worth it.
Right.
But she says try and find it on sale if you can.
Not a strong recommendation, but a recommendation.
But a recommendation nonetheless. And that was the nacho potatoes with beef and bacon from Chili's, and you can probably this was from Fred Meyer.
I've got it at Fred Meyer, but I've seen these at really most stores that have a section with TV dinners in them. That's where I found it.
Walmart would probably have them, and I think
most grocery stores would too. I think
most places have a Walmart at this point. It's like a McDonald's. Most places have one.
Yeah.
So if you can find it, I by her recommendation, try it. By my recommendation, look at it disdainfully and go,
nope.
But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for getting me to 119 subs. I'm so psyched, and I just, I'm glad that you guys watch. I'm glad you guys enjoy, and I'm looking forward to creating more, hopefully entertaining content in the future. And I hope to see you guys all again very, very soon.
Bye.